Hey, what's going on, my people? Thank you for tuning in with Profe Gayu, and I have another top 10 for you. Top 10 countries for casual dating. So, the sources I've used for this top 10 are over a dozen YouTube videos, some articles, and some blogs. And I rated the countries based on location, crime, dating culture, open mindedness, and affordability. Number 10, Cuba. That Cuba may have been fenced off from much of the world for a long time. But with this said, casual dating is common. Cubans are approachable and many speak English. Cuba has a lot of good activities, and the locals will be delighted to show you around. Cuba is not very expensive, and getting around to tourist attractions will not put a dent in your wallet. Also, since many products are difficult to get in Cuba, people would be stunned if you presented them with some sort of hard to get item as a gift. So just keep that in mind when going to Cuba. The downside for Cuba is that there are a lot of airlines that do not fly to Cuba. So it may be hard to get to its airport. In addition, Wi-Fi and international phones have limited coverage in Cuba. Last but not least, bring lots of cash because you may not be able to access additional cash from your bank account once you get there. So, Cuba is a great option, and it is number 10 on this top 10. Number 9, Indonesia. Indonesia is similar to other countries in Southeast Asia and Oceania. People are approachable, and foreigners will find it easy to meet people and start a conversation. This, combined with beaches and forests and food and infrastructure in cities like Bali, is really affordable, and it's the reason why a lot of people visit and relocate to Indonesia. The downside, though, of Indonesia is that it is far from major hubs in North America and Europe. So if you're trying to get there, Indonesia, it'll be long. Number 8, the Philippines. Now, dating in the Philippines resembles traditional courtships. However, hookup culture in the Philippines has increased over the years. You will find that people are more approachable, especially as English is the official language. You'll be able to start up a conversation with ease. Therefore, one night stands are easy in the Philippines. And many people in the Philippines prefer to deal with foreigners. It's a common saying in the country that it is the only country in the world that loves the United States more than the United States. However, the downside of the Philippines is that it is far from the major hubs of North America and Europe. In addition, petty crime is very common. Number 7, Colombia. Colombia is a tourist destination, with Medellin and Cartagena being at the top of the list. Colombians are known for their openness to love, life, and affection. This makes it a great destination for casual dating. Particularly Medellin has great weather, great infrastructure, culture, nice scenery, good nightlife, great food. Bogota, being one of the largest cities in the world, boasts a great nightlife, and it's a great place for shopping. Cartagena is a Caribbean city that is very attractive, with nice beaches and islands and everything in between. Generally, meeting people in Colombia, especially in the larger cities, it's not a problem. Colombians are approachable, and though many of them do not speak English, you'll be able to get by. The downside to Colombia is the crime. Not just petty crime, but violent crime. But keep in mind, Colombia is a huge country, so don't let a few crimes against foreigners overshadow the Colombian experience. Number 6, the Dominican Republic. Everyone knows that Dominicans are very flirtatious and open to casual dating. This includes locals and foreigners. Outside of tourist areas, though, you would definitely need to know Spanish. In the tourist areas, it is common for men and women to try to engage in romantic relationships with tourists. So, if you find a cute girl over there staring at you, giving you the eye, that's because she's interested. And for you ladies out there, you find a dude staring at you, that's because he's interested. So that, with that being said, do not be surprised that if it's very direct, their approach. In addition, DR is easily accessible from the Americas and Europe, which makes it a hotspot for tourists. The only downside with DR is the petty crime. Number 5, Tanzania or Tanzania. Tanzania is a unique spot. The two main cities you need to know about are Dar es Salaam and Zanzibar. Dar es Salaam is the main big city in East Africa with big business and culture and great vibes. Zanzibar is an island that has more of an Arab feel, but still a good place for nightlife and open-minded people. This is one of the most established and safe countries in Africa, and it thrives on tourism. The nightlife in Dar es Salaam is a little overwhelming, but there are plenty of good places to hit up when you are going out. In Zanzibar, the women are awesome and very easy to talk to. You'll likely get approached a lot when you are out, especially if you look foreign. Most people speak English and love to dance and love to be very friendly. Zanzibar also has a lot of Arab influence and Arab women, so they may be a little more reserved, but still great for casual dating. The downside for Tanzania is that it is far from major hubs in North America. Number 4, Mexico. People in Mexico tend to stick to more traditional gender roles, which is reflected in their dating life. Men typically make the first move, pay for the dates, make the follow-up advancements for the next date. Mexicans are also more affectionate and prone to PDA, public display of affection, more so than other countries. However, casual dating is highly encouraged in Mexico. People are approachable, nice, affectionate. Liquor is also cheaper than water. Mexico is close to major hubs in the Americas, so therefore it is easy to get to for just a weekend getaway. The downside is the narco reputation, and that reputation has pushed many people to consider other countries. However, petty crime is still very common. Number 3, Kenya. In Kenya's capital, the Kenyan women are known for luxury, pretentious hairstyles, and outfits. So, if you are a kind and friendly person, dating in Kenya could be very interesting. Also, many Kenyan women are looking to date casually. Kenya is one of the most stable and safe countries in Africa, but still has a high rate of poverty. However, the dollar and the euro goes a long way in Kenya. The downside is that Kenya is far from major hubs in North America. Number 2, Thailand. Thailand has some of the world's most beautiful beaches, which are mostly located in the southern part of the country. Pattaya, the islands of Phi Phi and Lanta, Phuket, are some of many places that are popular for foreigners, especially retirees. The dollar and the euro goes a long way, which makes it easier to get around and enjoy its countless tourist attractions. Thailand has many cities and seaside towns that are common spots for casual dating. Though crime is low, the downside is that Thailand is far from major hubs in North America and Europe. Before I get to number 1, I want to ask you all to please give this video a like and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And as always, I appreciate you viewing my channels, and I invite you to leave comments. If you have questions, concerns, or anything, put them in there. Thank you. Number 1, Brazil. Brazil is great for dating, and Brazilians tend to make things official quickly. If you've been on a few dates with someone, you can expect to have a relationship talk with them sooner rather than later. According to one North American, she and her Brazilian ex-boyfriend only waited about 10 days after they met before deciding to make the relationship official. Also, these relationships are known for quick turnarounds. So people are always coming and going from the dating market. Though Brazil has cities like Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo, which are popular spots for tourists and foreigners looking to date locals, Brazilians are approachable and open-minded. However, there are some lesser-known cities in Brazil, like Florianopolis, which are smaller but safer and likely more expensive. These smaller cities tend to be better for casual dating. The downside of Brazil is that the petty crime is very, very common. So that's the top 10 list for the best countries for casual dating. Again, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave any comments or questions if you have. Peace.